I was earlier talking about Gyanvapi, and oh, there you have it. There it is. The court bars ASI from sharing Gyanvapi survey with the media. So the Archaeological Survey of India has been barred by the court from sharing any sort of survey information with the media. The district court in Varanasi on Thursday directed the ASI and other stakeholders, so other stakeholders as well.
Which means some of those people, yeah.
Everybody who's in the Tahakhana, everybody who's in the ablution area, in the basement area, and whoever is in the process of carrying out that mapping procedural, because in the Dainik Bhaskaran or the Jagran, one of the newspapers, remember we saw those pictures where you could actually see, at least it was good information, you could understand what was actually happening. Otherwise, it's just police outside the Kashi Vishwanath and the Gyanvapi mosque, there's a big door and the police is standing, right. Those kind of visuals are fed in through agencies. And of course, security is also needed because it can get really sensitive at any time. Bigger questions, of course, what are you going to do with the survey? Why are you carrying out the survey? But let's try and find out why did the court stop from sharing the information. Besides the ASI, the other stakeholders are both sides in the case, the Muslim community and the Hindu petitioners, their representatives and government councils. Like I said, everybody who's in the process. In its order, the court observed that if the media, print, electronic or social, still publishes false reports about the survey, action will be taken against them as per the law. The petitioner in the matter had sought directions to stop social, print and electronic media from publishing, broadcasting baseless and false reporting. You remember right on the day one of the survey, the Muslim side had again approached
the court. They had threatened to in fact boycott cooperating with the survey because of this reason only.
They had warned, they had threatened a boycott, saying that the minute this goes on, you are going to start spreading out lies. People have already started talking about how Trishul's formation can be seen from below the ablution area. See, it doesn't take time. That's the power of social media. The good, the bad, the boon, the bane, you decide for yourself. But that's what social media does. You can amplify something in a snippet, within a click. So maybe a good and a welcome step coming in here from the court, Varghese?
Well, it's a welcome step, and probably I was saying the same thing. Remember 3-4 days back also we were discussing why they were threatening to boycott, what could have been the reasons, and one of the fears has been that whatever this particular survey report was supposed to go straight to the court. Now, it is up to the court whether to make it public or not, or speak about the survey report or not. All that is part of the court's this thing. But then you had all these elements who were associated with the case coming out and giving tidbits of what they think that the ASI has found. There was no confirmation regarding to it because the ASI officials were also not coming out officially and making any of those statements. So this was only creating tensions further in that region, and therefore it's a good decision that the Varanasi court has said that let the survey go on, let that report be submitted first in the manner it has to be submitted, rather than creating the kind of confusion it's already creating, especially with a lot of speculations going on, a lot of unconfirmed reports coming in, and of course when it comes into the media it only raises more questions and also tries to create confusions among the people. So let the court decide whether that information should come out or not.
All right, we'll let the court decide. Again, my bigger question is, what do you do with this survey?
I mean, let's see what
they
is the next.
They say the survey is to find out the truth, whether what existed. But will you act upon it? Will you not act upon it?
See,
so many people out there, so many journalists out there,
verified
with the blue tick on social media platforms.
I asked this question to a lot of people, senior journalists over here. All of them are saying is that now, what you're going to do with that information is going to be crucial, because that could be problematic as what would be the next step be, and that is what they are also in fact trying to establish. What was your friends in fact trying to say? I mean, you were looking into their blue ticks as well.
Yeah, see, they're verified, corroborated sources, blue ticks on Twitter, blue ticks on Instagram, verified sources. They're saying that you're basically, this is a bid to break down the mosque essentially, right? Is this a Babri 2.0? The people have given it names already.
Speculations on those kind of things. But yes, that big question remains is that what you do with that kind of.
And a lot of people out there openly on the internet saying that yes, they want in fact, they want a temple here. When a temple did exist here, and which the survey will prove in a very short while. Well, we'll see. I am again saying, if you can look at the picture on the big wall here, you can see that there's the Gyanvapi mosque. And then there's the shrine and the facade, the new Kashi Vishwanath corridor. It's situated right next to each other, and that's the beauty, the confluence of Varanasi, the culture and education and religion. It happens in Varanasi. But, well, we'll have to wait and find out. In the meantime, no news reports on Gyanvapi, ladies and gentlemen, at least not on News9.
On the survey.
On the survey. No false information on News9, but in any case, we don't deal with any kind of false news anyway. And that's the truth. You can go and check that out.